We good? Nice. We're on? Yeah. What up, y'all? What's up, Facebook? What's that? Spit it out, too. Listen, welcome to another episode of It's Been a Minute, but here we're back with Love Without Borders, guys. We're going to bring in Gina in a couple of seconds here, I think. Right? Yeah. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday, hump day. Boom. That was it. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hey, success.
You guys see me? Oh my God, I'm so crusty. Hold on. There we go. I gotta hide myself.
Where's Gina? There she goes. It's like, I go this way. I think you're good.
What's good?
What up, Gina Brillon? Oh, shoot.
Hey. I literally just got in. I've been traveling all day, so I look like holy hell right now.
Traveling all day. Where are you at?
I was in California for a college gig, like super quick. I was in a place called Hayward, California, in the Bay Area, and then I flew in. Now I'm at the Mohegan Sun Casino to work at Comics tonight.
Awesome.
Not tonight, well, tomorrow through the weekend. Tonight I'm with you guys.
When are you back in California?
Actually, I will be there for like 3 days in February. In between, I'm doing a cruise ship contract, and in between my time on the ship, I have 3 days that I'll be off the ship, and I will be in the Los Angeles area. So we'll see if we can all hook up and have some fun. Maybe do a live while I'm out there. And
what date are you here, dude? Do you know?
February 2nd through the 4th, or 2nd through the 5th, technically. 2nd through the 5th.
Yeah, that's awesome. Heck yeah. If
so I'll be out there.
We'll eat.
Yes. Eating is amazing. So yes.
Dude, that's freaking sick. Missed you.
I miss you guys. Even Hooter. Even Hooter. Oh, you got Frank, thanks. You got tickets to see me in San Antonio. Awesome. I'll see you out in San Antonio. I love going out there.
Yeah, man. Riverwalk.
Yeah, that Riverwalk though.
Listen, let's get some of these people in here. Give them some shout outs, man. If you guys could see them, give them some shout outs.
Shout outs. Let's give some shout outs. Let's see who's
TJ from Pennsylvania.
Hey, TJ from Pennsylvania. I want to see who else we got on here. Mario Cruz. Shout out to Mario Cruz.
What up, Mario Cruz?
I already gave Frank a shout out, but double shout out for Frank because he got tickets to see me. So
there you go.
Double shout out.
Tell your friends, Frank.
Tell everybody come out in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Jenny.
Anybody that's in San Antonio and surrounding areas, what are those dates, Gina?
Oh my goodness. Now I have to shout out. Okay, I want to say your name right, but I feel like I'm gonna say it all kinds of wrong. Okay. I'm gonna mess this up. Okay, maybe y'all can help me. I don't know how to say
What is it? Spit it out, Gina.
I want to say Froilan Gonzalez.
What is it?
It's like
Frolan.
I don't know. I think I see an I there. I don't have my glasses on. I'm hot, so please forgive me. I'm like squinting, looking at the screen, and so afraid to say your name wrong. But
listen,
shout out
Frolan,
to you.
it's not our fault your parents named you a crazy name, dude. Take it up with them.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Mateo. Just shouted out some people that are saying hey to us. Hey, Jeremy. You have my husband's name, so hey.
Nice.
I was close.
I thought it was your husband. I was going to say. I'm like, get off. Get off, dude.
You're so dumb.
That would have been awesome, though.
Maricela, hello.
Hi, Gina. Oh, my God. I would have loved it.
Froy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you Froy. Froy, are you also a follower on Instagram? I think so. I think I messed his name up on Instagram too. I think I did. I gave him a shout out on Instagram.
Sorry, Freud.
Sorry, I keep messing it up. That's why I get so nervous when I try to do shout outs, because if I say somebody's name wrong, the college show last night, the guy said my last name completely wrong.
What did
Like
he
my
say?
last name is Brillon, and it's probably not even the hardest last name to say. And he said, "Give it up for Gina." It was something weird like Brillion.
Oh my
Like
God.
he put a P there, and
Not
I
even
was
with a
like,
B.
I'm like, bruh.
At least
That's
Brillon,
a
I would
long
have
curvy
understood.
letter, bruh.
Yeah, Brillon.
Bruh. It's not even the hardest last name, bruh.
No, dude.
So shout out to all of y'all that are watching. Shout out to you people. I know we have some stuff that we wanted to cover. You guys want to start this party off?
Yeah, let's kick this party off, Hooter. You were talking about when is it appropriate or is it appropriate?
Yeah, listen, dude.
Gina? Is that it, Carlos? When is it appropriate to what?
You ready for this, Gina?
No, probably not if it's coming from you. Go ahead.
Look, dude. When is it okay to tell your homie that his chick is a bitch?
Or to tell your homegirl that her boyfriend is an asshole?
Ooh, that's a tough one because they're gonna automatically want to defend the person they're with. But I say you tell them from jump. You don't wait very long, because if you wait a long time and you fake the funk, then when you tell them, they're gonna be like, "But you've been hanging out with us for like 6 months. Like, why didn't you say something?"
Okay, but what if like they've been dating for like 4 or 5 months and then they finally bring them around and then it's like, whoa, dude.
Damn, Hooter, somebody told you that you was a douchebag. That's how you brought this up. I was like,
And also to the people tuned in, if you've gone through something like this, or you want to chime in your 2 cents, put it in the comment section, because we don't have all the answers, because that is a tough one, dude. I don't know.
That's really tough.
Because you don't want to get too crazy, because what if they're like crazy in love and then they're going to get married and you're the one that was talking shit about their significant...
That's the thing. If you don't really know the person, like, how are you making, like, you have to also think about where you're coming from. Like, is this a situation where maybe this is a friend that you've been friends with for a really long time, and do you really hate this person, or is this person, you feel like they're taking your friend away and that's making you feel a certain type of way, so you're being extra judgmental of this person? You know, do you even really know this person? Have you taken the time to get to know this person? Because part of that could be maybe the person on the other end feels like you haven't even tried to get to know them. So if you haven't made the effort, how can you really say somebody is a certain way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, unless you dated them. But also, they're a homie jumper.
a homie jumper.
Hey, it's okay to be a homie jumper.
Nice.
You're so stupid. You would say that.
Hey, it is.
You would say that. You little sucio. You
What are
would
you
say
talking
that.
about? Listen,
Homie
Gina,
jumping, sliding into DMs, liking them.
What are you hey, Gina, you didn't see everybody marching? Equality,
homie
girl.
Jumping? That's not why they were marching. You missed the word march.
Yeah, they weren't marching.
They were
so that
marching
people
for
could beat the
homie jumping.
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them, nah.
So, yeah, dude, because listen, if you start talking shit and then they get married, now you got to deal with the fact that you talk shit about them and they're going to know that you don't like them. That's going to be awkward as balls.
Okay, now, what if they break up and your friend is mad at you? Like, dude, how come you didn't fucking tell me that she was a bitch?
Dude, when I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, you know how many people were like, ew, I hated him. And I was like, well, damn. The truth is, it would not have made a difference had you told me when I was with him or not. Because when you're with somebody and you really believe that this is a person you want to be with, you're not going to listen to your friends. Unfortunately, it's just something that we get into our heads. You know, they say love is blind. Love is blind, deaf, and dumb. We don't listen to the people we love. We don't listen to our friends. We only want to see the person that we're with in a certain light. And that's why people end up in bad relationships for long periods of time, because they don't listen to the people around them. So, I mean, You can be honest. I've always told people this. When I'm honest with a friend, and there's been times where people have shut me out because I've been honest with them, I would rather have you hate me for being honest than me lie to you and act like I'm cool with everything, and then years down the line have to tell you the truth. I'd rather you hate me right now for me trying to help you out of a shitty situation.
Is that a Bronx Tale quote?
I mean, it could be. And shout out to Bowie because he said he missed me and he loved me. It's okay. I love you too. I love you too. I'm just saying. I don't know. I feel like if you tell them straight up is the best way to deal with it, but then you have to be ready for the repercussions of what you're saying.
And I also feel that if you actually have if it's not just your opinion, like there's like something that you can say, hey, listen, your guy is a dick or your girl's a bitch because of A, B, and C versus I just don't like them. I think I just don't like them doesn't hold any weight. But if you actually have like something substantial that you can say, hey, look, I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what this punk ass did. Blah, 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 blah. And then it's up to them. And if they're still going full blast with it, then it's going to be hard to respect that person anyway. Did we freeze? I feel like we froze.
You're not frozen. Gina's just gone now.
Gina's gone?
Gina. See what happens when we start talking the truth, dude?
Are we still here?
You guys are still on.
Gina, I swear to God, if your phone died, I'll be so mad, dude.
Oh, shoot. Well, all right. Read some of these comments.
If fucking
before.
Jeremy FaceTimed you and you accepted the call, I'll be even more mad.
Okay. She's gone.
Nice.
Who pissed her off? No.
Everybody's so worried about Gina, dude.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, listen. Who
If I would
pissed
have
her
gone
off?
missing, would all these comments have shown up for me?
I don't know, Hooter.
Step out of frame here. Let's see.
No, I'm not ready to fucking deal with the truth.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see some of this stuff here. Oh, go to the top. All right, where's the next one?
Gina said, "Fuck you guys."
Haha.
You have
Is that
one
Striker?
job, Gina. Yeah.
Freaking Striker.
Loving the shirt, Martin. That's like the 5th time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, everybody's giving you props.
Hey, thank you, man. Have a nice trip, it says.
Santiago said, Martin, I cried during Coco too.
Listen, Coco was no joke, guys. That's a good date movie, too. Listen, if you take somebody to Coco and they don't cry, they got no soul. You're dating a freaking reptilian.
So take tissues.
Yeah, take tissues if you go see Coco, man. That's a tearjerker, guys. It's a beautiful movie. She back?
Also, Maricela, dude, you're blowing up my inbox right now. You don't see me here?
What about Maricela say?
I don't know. She said, oh, hi, Hooter. But what the fuck?
Coco was the best movie ever. Gina went ghost.
Nice. You ghosting us, Gina?
Gina, why you ghosting us, yo? What's up, Yorona?
Who's Yorona?
No, I mean like a ghost, you know?
It says she declined it, but I don't know if there's something wrong with her phone.
There's something wrong with Gina's phone.
Jeremy got mad.
Alright, listen, Jeremy's upset. What's it say? Bragging about Coco for about 5 years. 5 years?
Tina Garza, oh, God.
5 years?
What'd you do, draw Coco? Huh? You do the animation for Coco, lady?
What's up? What's up, Tina Garza? Much
Oh,
love
look
to
at
you.
Gina Brillon. Guys, I'm back on. Oh.
Here she is. She fixed her phone. No? I don't know what's going on. We're having some technical difficulties apparently out in Mohegan Sun. There's some issues with the Wi-Fi, but we're going to have this resolved pretty soon here. And so we're going to move on from...
Gina got Metro PCS. You guys are witty, dude.
Some of you guys are witty as balls. Who was that, Santiago?
Yeah.
Good job, Santiago. Look at Jeremy Sabbath. Awesome tattoos, Martin. Thank you very much. For years now. No, I own us. What the hell? How do you spell that?
What are you talking about, Tina Garza?
If you would have seen the movie, you'd know. It's one of those things that guides you in the spirit world. Like, you know.
Start a GoFundMe for Gina.
For Gina's phone. Listen, you monkeys aren't.
Dude.
All right, you know what? While we're trying to get Gina back on, how about you guys hit us with some thumbs up, some likes, some hearts, and tell us what you think so far. We got a couple more topics that we need to cover, but we're gonna
She
just.
said, I'm trying to get back on, but feel free to start a GoFundMe.
Oh,
Listen, someone says they have Metro and
hey, listen.
it's not that.
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
She has a Dante.
Dante, the hairless dog.
Oh.
Yes, that's fucking awesome.
Tina.
Tina Garza, fucking bringing up the freaking Coco references. Marisela Murillo, ¿qué pasó, Marisela? Are those butterflies? What the hell is that?
That's camels. It's something.
Camels.
Hump
Oh,
day.
it's hump day. Motherfuckers. Did I say butterflies?
Yeah.
God, my eyes are shot. I need new glasses, guys.
/ you're old.
Who said that?
No, me. I say that.
With my Jerry Garcia shirt.
Felipe says sweet tat on that cross, Martin.
Oh, thank you, man. Over here. Lowrider tattoo in I think it's in Anaheim or in the hell is that shit? Tab Zone is the guy's Instagram.
Oh my God, my stupid phone.
Is it your phone?
My phone was like, nah, son, you're not going live today. My phone was like, nah, son.
I don't see her though.
No, I can see you guys. Can you see me?
Oh
yet?
yeah?
What happened, Gina? Was
Alright.
it Jeremy?
There
Yeah,
you are.
Jeremy must have felt y'all talking mad trash.
That's
I
awesome.
knew it.
Can you guys see
So-
me? Can the viewers see me? I think they can.
We can see you. We can see you. You're back.
Okay.
Let's move
Did you
on.
see why everybody was so worried about you?
I know, because they love me, Hooter. Don't hate. Damn, Hooter, don't hate. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You can still start the GoFundMe. Thank you. I will still take your money. Thank you. I know.
If
Mario,
you want to
you
start a
got
Look
GoFundMe,
it, I can see her. She's back. She's back. Jesus Christ, dude. What do you think happened to her?
Why are you so angry,
She's,
Hooter?
she's
Damn.
fine.
listen, it could have been the rapture and we got left behind and Gina got taken. Goddamn sinner.
That could have easily happened.
That could have easily
Imagine
happened.
the video comes back and all you see is my hat just lying there.
And then it happens. You'll say, hey, what's going on? Well, it was Jesus. He came to take me home.
Jesus came to get me.
All right. So the other topic that we want to talk about is money. There was actually a tweet on freaking Uber Facts that said, for every $5,000 a woman earns over her partner, the risk of divorce goes up by 5%.
Every 5 G's?
So she
Every
can
5
afford a
Gs.
lawyer.
So if you're making 10 G's over your dude, the chances that you're going to get divorced go up by 10%. It just increases by every 5% supposedly, which is freaking crazy. Like, I think there's still a lot of dudes that clearly it says that there's still a lot of guys that are very insecure if a woman makes more money than them. Traditionally, they want to be the strong providers that they're stereotypically been programmed to believe that they have to be.
Dude, so if you're a stay-at-home dad, you're doomed then.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because your chick is going to be making way more. That increases the odds by, what, 5%, it said.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought we moved
don't mind
past
being a
that.
stay-at-home dad. If you don't mind being a stay-at-home dad, like what's wrong with that? That job sounds sweet. You stay at home and you be a dad. All you gotta do is do dad stuff. You don't gotta feed the baby from your body. I'm sorry. Did you miss the point of the Women's March? Sorry. Sorry, I was about to go off on a little rant right there.
1, 2, 3.
I'm saying I think it does affect a lot of guys' ego, and I get it because it's an old school mentality of like men need to be the providers, men need to be the ones that bring home the money, and the woman stays home and she takes care of the house and does all that. But unfortunately, you got to update your way of thinking. And you know, everybody swears up and down that they want a woman with a career. Oh, I want a woman with her own money. Oh, I want a woman with this. I want a woman with that. And then you get that woman and you realize she don't really need you for much. So she has to want you. So that's where guys, I feel like their struggle is, if I don't feel needed, if I don't feel like a woman needs me, what purpose do I play in her life? when you should really feel more honored that she doesn't need you but wants you there.
And it's almost like a dependent, not even a want
Yeah.
or a need, but a dependency on that person in order to survive. Like, without you, I can't exist, which is super fucking dysfunctional.
It really is. It's a dysfunctional attitude. And you kind of got to get over it. Like, if your woman makes more than you, okay, cool, she makes more than you. If you want to step your game up, then step your game up and make more money. Like, what is she supposed to do? Make less so you feel better? Nah, son.
Nah, get your shit together, yeah.
Nah, son.
Also, like, 5Gs, that's not even that much. Like, I feel the only way...
Oh, you got 5Gs in your pocket right now?
Oprah or something, you know?
Oh, but if you're dating Oprah, you got it freaking made, dude. You're vacationing. You're like, listen, what the fuck? If you're dating Oprah, what are you gonna do? What are you really gonna freaking try to? Hey, Oprah, I got myself a job. I'm making, even if you're making freaking $1 million a year. Hey, let me pitch in for the bills, Oprah. I got grocery money. I got the groceries, mija.
Yo, Oprah, I paid that parking ticket though. Don't forget, I paid that parking ticket.
Oh, Oprah, you want to supersize it? I got you.
We got a couple comments here, and I think we got a couple really good ones. I know we had one that said, what happened to being companions? And I'm with that. Yes, what happened to two people being equal, being in a relationship, and money not having to do with it at all? Why can't you just respect one another and respect where you're at in life and be partners? Be partners.
Hey, listen, I agree, and I don't feel any kind of like, I think old school Martin would have been like, oh, hell no, I'm the freaking alpha male and blah, 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 blah. New school Martin, let me tell you something. If you're down to take me on vacation, mija, I'm going. Let's go. I'm not
let her
intimidated.
know.
There's no way in hell I'm feeling like, hey, man, I feel less than. No way. You want to pack up and go on a cruise to the Bahamas? You got the tickets?
Yeah, how many of you guys would love that if a girl was like, yo, I'm gonna this Valentine's Day, babe, I'm gonna take you on a cruise, or I paid for all expenses paid at this resort. Me and you gonna go. You know, like, how good would you feel if your girl did that?
And just because you are gonna spend for that, don't expect that I'm gonna put out.
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta put out though. Oh no, that's the idea.
No, you just gotta spoon me all weekend.
Yeah.
Nah, chill. That's not what this is about, homie.
Yeah, that's crazy that when you were younger, you were like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, dude, because it's like, you gotta understand, I was raised in a freaking crazy ass old school mentality. My mom stayed home, cooked and cleaned. But I'm from the generation where like freaking husbands were giving their wives vacuum cleaners for Christmas, thinking that was a great freaking present.
No, dude. I'm young, and even old me, like,
I'm not gonna lie, but the older I get, the more I'm like, yo, you got me a vacuum cleaner? Good looking out, son.
Nice.
Gina, this is why we marched, girl. Let me vacuum, dude.
This is why we march. You march, Tudor?
I got blisters on my feet. I marched so hard.
Yeah, you march dumb hard, yeah?
Listen, I got a problem, dude. If my chick fucking brings home the bacon, I'll cook that shit, dude.
Amen.
Good for you, yeah.
We're living in a new world in 2018. Guys, like, get over it.
Get over it.
Sugar mama, and then somebody put LOL Martin, you'll put out.
Nice.
Martin,
Somebody just said, hey, are you looking for a sugar mama? And then someone put, LOL Martin, you'll put out. You know what?
You acting like you're not going to put out.
Yeah, we got to take them on vacation.
Oh, snap. Santiago had something interesting to say. My dad used to keep my mom from working until the rebellion of 1977. She got a job and stood up to my pops. Still married 40 plus years.
Wow, good
That's
for her.
That's what I'm
too.
talking about. She was like,
yeah, dude, listen, it was, if you go back to the 60s and the 70s, it was really shit. Like, women were just expected to marry a dude who was going to take care of them, and that was the purpose. They'd send them off to college to meet a good guy, not even for their education. Like, that's where you went to meet a good guy. That was like, that was a crazy
you got married
mentality.
To be taken care of. Back in the day, you got married to be taken care of because there weren't a lot of jobs women were even allowed to have. So back in the day, it was survival. It was like, I'm not getting married for love. People would scoff at the idea of getting married for love. They'd be like, love, this dude got money. I'm trying to get a house. I'm trying to have kids.
What's
like,
love got to do with it?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, nothing. That's what people back in the day got married for. So now, because our lives have changed, we have to sort of reevaluate love, marriage, and all these things. And nobody wants to do it. You can't adhere to the beliefs of yesterday when you're moving on through today.
No, absolutely not.
Well, what about the chicks who want to keep getting taken care of?
There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to if you want to get taken care of and you want to get married with a guy that will take care of you, that's fine. Now, do you, boo-boo? I don't judge you. Get married for the reasons you want to get married for. I don't run your life. That's not why I got married, and it's not why a lot of women nowadays get married. But I don't like to make women feel bad if that's what they want to do.
Also, I think what's really important to understand is that it was a lot easier in 1950 to take care of a family with one income.
Yes, it was.
2018, yeah, good luck with that shit.
Good luck with that. Unless you live in
Especially if you're going to live in Los Angeles, you're going to need two incomes in order to survive unless you're balling out of control.
Yeah. Bro, just being
The
an
average
American couple
person
in New York is
needs-
expensive. Forget having kids.
2018, it's expensive. You need two incomes, and if you're not, you're going to struggle. So you need to figure out your priorities, and if you're cool living check to check, struggling, then hey, more power to you. But the reality is that two checks are better than one.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, nowadays you kind of have to.
Anyway.
Truth, y'all.
For sure. And then, so if we don't have any more comments on that, I think we can move on to our third point here.
Oh, our third point coming from Miss Gina. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put this out here.
Put that out there.
I had a friend who hit me up with an unfortunate situation. Now, here's what had happened. This is one of those girls that has been through every possible relationship issue you can imagine. Been cheated on, been played, been through everything, right? She starts dating this new guy. She likes him. They like each other. He says all the right things. But she starts getting suspect because he's getting these messages from all these girls on Kik. Now, if you know what Kik is, I assume you're a dirty sucio, because Kik is for people that like to hook up. It's basically a site where people exchange pictures and flirt with each other. Nobody on Kik ever just talks. It's a bunch of BS if people tell you that. So
isn't it just like a texting app?
It originally started out that way, just like Snapchat started out as an app that you could share pictures with somebody, and then they made it all sucio. So when you see messages on Kik, it's usually two people flirting with each other. Anyway, long story short, she goes through his phone, finds out he has been talking to chicks, and really explicitly talking to them about what he'd like to do with them and when and where. She's
like what? Just for example,
just for an example, he asked this one girl, this one girl asked him, well, what are you into? And he said anal.
That's pretty straightforward.
He was more graphic than that, but I'm giving you the PG-13 rated version. But basically, she sees this while homeboy's laying right next to her in bed.
Asleep?
Asleep.
Dirty. She's dirty.
Okay, she's dirty. Okay, hold on. So here's the issue. My question to you guys are questions. 1, is she wrong for going through his phone? 2, should she wild out on him, or should she walk out?
Okay, here's the thing. It could be that this person is just on there messing around just for the fuck of it and has no intention on following through with any of it. Mm-hmm. You know, there's plenty of people that flirt online and say, I want to do this, and they never, ever meet. All right? That could be.
But is that... But then where I have a problem with that is if you've already established a relationship with somebody and you're playing with fire, it's only a matter of time and opportunity before it actually happens. because
I agree.
you
I
know.
agree with you 100%, but also I also feel that if you go looking hard enough, you're gonna find something.
Amanda, you crazy. But see, that's the thing. Yes and no. Because
You're
I
gonna
will
find something that hurts your feelings.
willingly hand my husband my phone and be like, knock yourself out. Go through all of my apps, go through everything. You can look and look and look and look and look. You're not gonna find anything. But for somebody like that, even if she hadn't gone through his phone, at some point he would never feel comfortable handing his phone over to her because he's doing dirt. You know what I mean? Like, there would never be that trust because he's hiding something. And whether he's hiding it and being like, oh, I'm just flirting with these girls, I just want the attention. Well, you know what that tells me? You're not ready to be in a relationship then, bro. And you should not have gone out for one. You should not have decided you wanted to be in a relationship with somebody if you wanted to mess around.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I just can't get on board with going through somebody's phone when they're asleep.
I know, and I was that chick for a little bit. I was that jealous chick, and I was the one that went through my ex's phone and found plenty of dirt, and that didn't change the situation because I was always talked back into it. But you never want to be that chick. I agree with you on that. You never want to be the chick that has a reason to go through a guy's phone. There really
Or you don't
is
want
no
to be the
reason.
dude going through your chick's phone.
Exactly, or a guy going through a girl's phone. You don't want to be that person. If you're in that paranoid of a state, you shouldn't be in a relationship yet. Yourself.
No, you need to unfuck yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before.
And not to excuse what he was doing or what she was doing, whatever, but just the fact that somebody feels the need to go searching. Because if you already feel the need to go searching, it's A, insecurity with yourself, or B, you know that this person's doing dirt. And if you already know, then just get out.
See, what I told her was, I was like, don't wake him up, don't make a scene, get your things and leave. You know what the situation is now. So your best bet is to just walk away from it. Because if you cause a scene, now you're not only the crazy chick that went through his phone, you're the crazy chick that woke him up at 3 a.m. yelling at him because you went through his phone and you found some stuff. So then he has merit to tell all these chicks he's messing with, yo, she was crazy. She went through my phone. She woke me up, blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you something about side chicks. Side chick 101. She don't care about your emotional state. She's not going to go through your phone because she's not invested in this. So, of course, every side chick you mess with seems like the perfect one because you don't really know her. So he's going to...
Well, how do you know about side chick etiquette?
I have lived a long life of many experiences, Hooter.
Okay, first things first. This guy needs to put a password on his phone.
What if she knew the password? I don't know the situation. Maybe she knew the password.
Secondly, what if it's just like, hey, I'm entangled, but I have a chick, you know? That's not a big deal, right?
How is
That's
it not
fair.
a big deal?
Listen.
Here's why it's a big deal. Because I asked this question a few weeks ago to my friend when she was a suspect of things. I said, is this person officially your boyfriend? Are you guys established in a relationship? And she said, we are. He calls me his girlfriend. We have established we're in a relationship. Once you establish that you are in a monogamous relationship with somebody and you've made no mention of you having a wandering eye or you wanting to see other people and you're faking the funk of wanting to be in a relationship with somebody, and yet on the sidelines, you have these girls waiting in the wings and all they're waiting for is opportunity.
On the sidelines.
I'm just saying. Oh, you got sideline chicks, sideline chicks waiting for their opportunity, like slap me in, coach. And then once they get their opportunity, that's it. That's all it takes. Because all you're doing is you're lining up these chicks for when you have a moment to get to them. And who knows when that moment's going to come.
Listen, I'll give you a perfect example. Years ago, before there was anything as a password on your phone, you couldn't protect your phone. It was just there.
It was just there,
And I was in bed I was asleep, and a text message came in the middle of the night, and the girl that I was dating heard my phone go off. She grabbed the phone and read the message, which was very, very graphic, and it said a lot. It was somebody that I had dated in the past, while me and her were broken up, who kept still texting me.
Yeah.
When she read it, she then got the phone number and called her. And then they communicated, and it was messy. It was crazy.
Ladies, you never, ever, ever call the chick. Never call the chick. You never call the chick because it has nothing to do with her.
And so
nothing.
they talked, and it was really horrible. It was actually very, very horrible. Like all kinds of shit came out. But my point is that I didn't do anything wrong because I had no control of who texted me in the middle of the night. You know, I can't tell people don't text me, and nor do I know what's going to be incoming or what it's going to say. That was somebody that I had no contact with anymore. I had no intention of returning that text message, but because of that, it ended a relationship. So
I agree with the man. She said, "Oh hell no, you never you communicate with your man." In that situation, your girl should have talked to you about the situation and who this chick was and why she was texting you. And there should be enough trust established in your relationship for you to be like, look, when we broke up, I hooked up with her. She's still texting me. I can't control her texting me. Because it's not like even back then you could block somebody. Like you can't.
No, there was no technology back then. It was cell phones were brand, texting was a new thing. It's when you had to hit the freaking number to get the letter to pop up.
Dude, Gary said, what makes this chick an expert on the subject? Dude, you're sus right now, Gina. You're sus.
Okay, I will tell you 2 situations in my past. I was duped by 2 guys. I got tricked. One guy waited 6 months into our relationship before I found out he had a girlfriend in Florida. The second guy downplayed that he was dating casually when he was actually in a serious relationship with a girl. And you never know when you're in that situation how you're going to react. Both times I was really ashamed and hurt and broke things off and felt awful. I wasn't one of those chicks that was like, oh, I'm gonna be the other woman. But there are women that would rather be the other woman than the main chick. There are women out there that are like, you know what? I don't mind if you just come see me when you have free time. I don't want to be your girl, whatever. Coming from somebody,
God bless him,
who, you're so stupid, who was on the other side of it because I was duped. And I am a little more, believe it or not, understanding of the situation as a whole, just because I look at it like, I know guy friends of mine that have cheated on their wives, on their girlfriends. Not every cheater is a soulless, heartless individual. Some of them legitimately have issues with monogamy that they cannot admit to themselves. So their idea of monogamy, it's been buried in their head that they need to be monogamous regardless of their issues with it. So I don't look at every cheater like they should be burned at the stake. And I don't look at every side chick like she should be burned at the stake either. I'm saying understand the situation that you're putting people in. If you're in a monogamous relationship, like this guy told my friend right after this whole thing happened, he's like, I didn't mean to hurt her. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I'm like, no, you didn't mean to get caught. Hurting this person was never a thought in your head until you got caught, because you didn't think you were going to get caught. And then when you got caught, now you feel bad that you hurt somebody else. But if you really honestly didn't want to hurt somebody, you would have been paying more attention to your actions in the first place.
Wow, that was beautifully said.
hallelujah, Gina.
You know, I'm kind of brilliant sometimes.
Hey, listen, I think it's been an action-packed day. What do we got on here anymore? And what's all these comments here? There's a lot of stuff.
We got a lot of comments here, but
there's people getting butthurt about this.
Mauricio said, what are you guys talking about filming in? You have some balls, Mauricio.
What did he say?
Chaga Guzman, we've missed you as well. Nice. Tom Brady comes to mind now that you guys are talking about cheating.
Aye.
Shanga.
Oh, my fingers hurt.
Oh, man. Listen, let's do some closing thoughts here, Gina.
Closing thoughts. Okay. Let's see. Closing thoughts. What was our first subject? Making more money than your man shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue for either parties. You shouldn't care. Just be partners and stop worrying who's got the upper hand financially. That's ridiculous. Our next subject after that. What was the next subject after that? After making more money than your man? Oh, it was the first one was whether
your
the
chick's a bitch.
yeah. Tell them right up front. If somebody that you care about is dating someone that you think is, being a jerk or whatever, or you don't like them, be honest with them up front. They're your friends. But be ready for the repercussions, because this person may not want to talk to you for a while after you say this. So be prepared for the backlash. And last and most certainly not least, the whole cheating issue. If you're already in a relationship where you feel the need to go through somebody's phone and snoop, you need to reevaluate whether or not you should be in a relationship in the first place. Because if you have that many trust issues, you need to deal with where those trust issues are coming from and the type of people you are seeking out to date. We are magnets. And if your magnet is malfunctioning and you are attracting the same type of person, you need to understand why. So, closing statements.
Yeah. I'm also gonna say. Okay, that's fine. So here it goes. If you are going through somebody's shit, chances are you don't trust them, or you've got serious issues. Maybe you don't belong in a relationship, or you're in a relationship with the wrong person. And my point is that if you look hard enough, you're gonna find something that hurts your feelings, because nobody's perfect, and it doesn't mean that they don't love you. And if you do have to have, if you can't be monogamous, don't be promising people you're gonna be monogamous. Just come straight up and say, I'm never gonna commit to one person. I'm gonna date a bunch of people. You're either with it or you're not, and then move on to the person that understands you. As far as the money goes, listen, guys, it's 2018. We need to start looking at things as like, what are you bringing to the table? I think if you're going to be in a relationship, finances are important, but what's coming to the relationship is also important. If you're just going to be sitting on your ass on a couch saying, I don't give a fuck, my chick makes money, or vice versa, I don't give a shit, my dude makes money, then that thing's not going to last. There's got to be some equal amount of growth, not just financially, but in every aspect of the relationship. As far as telling people whether their significant other is crazy or not, I always feel that you need to be honest with your friend. But more importantly, if you are in a relationship and your friends who give a shit about you are coming to you and telling you the truth, don't be so defensive, and maybe listen, because they're seeing something that your blind love eyes can't. They're there, and they'll always be there, and they've got your back, and they love you. So maybe freaking listen to them and take it in instead of just dismissing it as they're being haters.
True. Hooter.
First things first, dude.
Oh, boy.
Guys, put a fucking password on your goddamn phone.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
2, don't download Kick.
You're such an idiot.
3, if 5 homies tell you something about your chick, she's a bitch, bro. Let it go.
Let it go.
Okay? Let it go, dude. That's enough. Enough is enough. Okay? You stop hanging out. You don't want to go to fucking football games with us anymore. You're scared to drink more than 1 beer. That's enough. Let it go. Okay? All of a sudden you're bringing this stupid rescue dog that you guys rescued together. No. That's enough. Okay? Another thing.
You're so dumb.
Look, dude, I am mad. Look, we marched for a reason. Ladies, if you want to fucking slide into DMs, DM that shit. If you want to be the side piece, be the side piece. Okay? We marched for a reason. Okay? I don't have blisters on my feet for nothing.
You don't have blisters on your feet. You don't.
Say two.
He's wearing tight shoes, Gina.
Also,
Okay.
Mario Cruz wanted an inspirational quote. Here's a quote for you, Mario Cruz. Let a hoe be a hoe.
Oh my God.
That's enough.
I'm not
Peace.
gonna lie, Hooter. That's a pretty deep quote, though. Let a hoe be a hoe.
Right? Isn't it?
Hashtag Hooter says. Hashtag. Hooter
Gina,
says,
we
let
love
a
you,
hoe
hon. Thank you so much.
Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We always have a fun time talking to you guys. Thanks for watching and listening and supporting. You guys, I absolutely love you. Even Hooter, love you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye,
Peace.
everybody.
Buenas noches.